Not much, not much. This is Ola. I'm calling you about the two properties.
What's up?
Good, good. Um, I want to offer $350,000 for both.
How much?
$350,000 for both.
No, thank you. That's what I want for each one. 350.
Oh, you want retail price for both?
700. 700. Yep. 350 each.
Oh, you want
When you
350?
come to terms, call me, okay? I
Do you?
gotta go.
All right. So he's not serious. Welcome back. Welcome back. Um, that's a guy from yesterday. He wanted an offer. He won 350 for both houses. Each one is worth $300,000. Never know. Um, let's keep going here. Let's say. All right. All right. So welcome back. Welcome back. This is Ola coming to you live from my Empire Pro Studios. You caught me in the middle of giving someone an offer. That answer you get right there, that's what you're gonna get for the most part. It's normal. It's okay. That's why we make a lot of money because most of the answers you're gonna get are no. Basically, you just need to see all answers as yes. It's all in your perception. Just so you know. Let's see here. Okay, good. So let's go to appointments. Let's see how many we got today. And the matter of fact, let me refresh my calendar. Hmm. Looks like I might have a full house. Let's see. We got okay, not too many. I got 4 appointments. Let's take it from Hugh. Let's call Hugh. Okay. This one needs some renovation. I like it. If the price is pretty good, it's vacant. They want to hear the offer first. So we're creating something new right now that hearing the offer first will not qualify to book an appointment with me anymore. But we have kind of like a way around it to at least force some kind of desire out of them. Let's see here. We're calling Islet Township. All right. So anytime you hear what's up, you know, you hear somebody giving you what's a lot of what's up on the phone, they're probably not motivated. It's just a very common thing that I've noticed for all of those 15 years. This person vacant property. Hmm. It was purchased in 2018 at $51,000. Okay, let's see here. Just trying to see. Oh, okay. We see a better picture now. Purchase at $51,000. Let me do like a quick. Was telling me maybe average in the area is $160,000. All right, let me call him before I go in too deep. 977-33. 23 422. Yes, I may I speak to you, please?
Yes, this is he.
How you doing? My name is Ola. I'm calling about your property in Hazlet Township.
On Hazlet, yes.
Oh yeah, you spoke to my assistant earlier.
Yesterday, yes.
Yesterday, sorry. Yeah, yeah. What do you want for the property?
I had it listed for 119.
Well, you have it listed right now for 119.
I had it listed. I took a contract on it. The fella's tentatively, he's expired his time.
Oh, it's expired this time. Was it an investor?
Oh, yes.
Oh, it was an investor. Okay. Uh, Let me do a quick assessment here. Are you an investor yourself?
I am.
Okay. So how come you didn't do the project?
I have a lot of stuff going on in Kingsburg right now. I have 1,100 foot of beach. I'm subdividing. I'm just finishing another house up. If he doesn't act on it soon, I'm going to do the project.
Okay.
It's a no-brainer. There's money there.
There's money there. Okay, so I'm gonna guess that you're open to collaboration and getting rid of the property then.
Collaboration, as in?
Oh, I'm an investor myself. I do some of the fix and flips, but I don't do all of them. I don't do majority of them. Just so we're on the same page with that. I'm just looking at the comparables. So what's the comparable? What is it worth?
The property itself, I think, is worth between $100,000 and $120,000. The houses over there, the house I'll put up, my realtor said conservatively, he lists for $429,900.
Okay. My average sold price in the last 6 months is coming back at 286.
No, that's not correct. There's one right around the corner just sold for 386, brand new. This is new construction. New construction is a different animal, hasn't it?
I do see a 403. I do see one 403 in the last 6 months, $403,000.
And sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I had to start the truck. Yeah, you got a 40. You had the one for 403, and one closed for 386 as well.
Yeah, I mean, I see a 359. I see a 403. Then I see 216, 270, 185. I'm going by the highest potential here. So I didn't even use the lowest comps. There are a bunch of low comps, 83, 83, 62. I'm not using any of those at all. So I think conservatively we're looking at 286 as the comps in the area.
Not for new construction. I mean, you are gonna clear that. You're gonna the gross amount you're gonna get minimum is gonna have a 4 in front of it. So that lot is worth minimum 25% of that.
Okay, let me see. Let me just look at my numbers here. Have you done any estimate on what it's going to cost to build a brand new?
Yeah, I'm building the same house. I will put there now. It's going to come in around 210.
Around 210 to build a brand new.
Yep, three bedrooms with an office, 2.5 baths, and that's a raised garage underneath. It's a 2,100 square foot house.
Okay, it's definitely a knockdown.
That house is a knockdown. Yeah, I mean, you can raise it, but if you raise it, it's not worth it.
It's not worth
it. It's a knockdown.
It's a knockdown. Okay, let me just take a look here. So if we're looking at 400 here, basically 400, right? That's.
I think a little better, but I think you're gonna clear 400 after your expenses.
Okay, so 400. Well, you asked for 119 before.
Right.
Let's see here. Let's see here. 119. What's the lowest you would go on it?
I'll tell you what. The absolute lowest, if you could close in 2 weeks, cash,
95,000.
95,000. Absolute lowest.
Okay. Let me. I'm gonna send you. Give me your email address. HJG 40 at Verizon.net. Okay. I'm gonna send you a contract. Okay. And then I'll see what I can do with it. Okay. I'm a wholesaler. 90% of the time, I am.
You're a contract purchaser, and that's what you are.
Yeah, you get it. Yep. So I'm gonna help move it one way or the other. Okay. All right. I'll send that over before the end of the day, and then save my number. My name is Ola.
Okay. Well, I'll look at it. I'm not going to say I'm going to sign on a dotted line, and if I do, I'm going to reserve the right to sell it myself.
Absolutely. I'll actually had that in there for you. Okay. I'm open to whatever makes you comfortable. I'm just out here trying to eat just like you. Okay.
I hear you, brother.
All right. Cool. Talk soon. Bye. All right. So, that is not a bad situation for today. Okay. $95,000 a once for the property. I do see a comparable up to 400, 403 in the area. Um, that Hazlet neighborhood is not a bad neighborhood, actually. Let me see here. It's a little bit on the lower end. It's going to be a brand new construction. Okay. But again, it cost me nothing, to put this under contract. Uh, I just got to do a little quick math here and there. And plus, a guy like this will be open to renegotiations. Let's say, for example, we'll come back and the numbers are too, they're not adding up property. So he wants 95 for it. 95 plus 210. You spend 310. You make 400. If it's all cash type of deal, it's good. If you have to spend money on financing, you have to be reassessed. But again, it's okay. So I'm gonna put once. Okay. All right. So I'm just doing my notes. That's all. Remember, you gotta keep a note. You gotta keep it. Have a system, a strong CRM system that helps you track notes, right? So I'm gonna send. I'm setting up a task in the same CRM system that says send contract at 95, basically. Now I could have been like, why? Let me do 90. I could have been like that, but I didn't. Knows. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. And this is high, and I will send out a contract to him later. All right, so let's go on to the next one. That's the second call of the day. We got one. All right, so I have one here for Kingsburg. For Kingsburg, this is in central New Jersey. Everything is new. That's a bad one. In good price anytime. It's vacant. Here they offer first. All right. So here's another here they offer first type of situation. Um, Usually they're a bad situation. Okay. As you can see, the previous one I just finished, right? I did not say that in the beginning because it says needs some renovation, and I instantly when I see that my step four condition says needs some renovation, I knew that there's probably something in there. But even though when I found out as an investor, there's a lot of investors that take on more than they can bite, right? They chew more than they can bite. Uh, we start speaking that language. You understand? It's even better a lot of times if you are just open and don't use lingos or anything like that because salespeople tend to hate when like naturally they hate when somebody is practicing scripts on them. So you just want to be natural. Just be human. Okay, that's all you can do. um so let's so this one here, the offer first was there, but I did not prejudge. I did see need some renovation. We were able to discuss some numbers, and it was a good situation. He's open. All right. So let's see. So he asked that he wants to reserve the right to sell before you lock in the contract. If I put an EMD in, a verified earnest money deposit, he would not need to sell anymore. Right? Obviously, I don't have a problem with that. He had it on the market, he couldn't sell it. Chances are he would never be able to sell it. So I don't have a worry having a little clause that says you reserve the right to sell. It doesn't cost me anything, but I want the right to buy when I do put an EMD in there. That's all. So it's like a unilateral contract. It's almost like an option, but we still use a sales contract for it. And if there's any need for wordings, legality changes that need to happen, all of that can be done anytime at or before closing. Okay. So just keep that in mind. Don't let people intimidate you with, oh, something is not legal or whatever. As long as you're not cheating, stealing, or lying. Um, Full disclosure always, as much as you can. So I'm looking at this house here. Uh, this house is in Kingsburg, New Jersey. And I just want to, the value, the first instant value says 132. They're claiming everything is new. They want to hear the price first. And anytime somebody wants to hear the price first, right now we have a habit, we throw 40% of what we see at them. Okay, so I'm looking at 132 right now. I'm literally going to throw $50,000 at them and see what they say. Um, let's see. I'm going to need to find out if the property needs work. All right, so let's call this person. It's a small house, like ridiculously small house. Yeah, it's one of those. All right, so let's call this person.
Hello.
Hi, may I speak to John, please?
Who's calling?
Hi, John. This is Ola. I'm calling about your property in Kingsburg, New Jersey.
Okay.
How are you? You spoke to my assistant yesterday, 2 days ago, something like that.
Yes. Yes. How can I help you?
Yeah, I'm looking to put an offer. Do you have a price in mind?
I think we're putting it up for about 250.
You're putting the house up for 250. Do you know what it's
Yeah.
worth in retail price?
I think that's what the realtor had mentioned.
Oh, the realtor had mentioned that. You have a realtor you're
Yeah.
working with already that's gonna list it?
I didn't list it with him. Listed with him Saturday.
Oh, okay. Well, let me see if why do you want to sell it?
Oh, I'm an investor too. I'm just
Oh, you're
one
an
of the houses
investor.
I'm selling. Yeah.
So you're just offloading this. Is it fully renovated?
It's fully updated. Yes.
Oh, it's fully updated. It's one of those situations. All right. I'm an investor. Obviously, you know that. And I'm looking for properties that I can put some work in. This doesn't
Sure.
sound like one of them.
Sure.
All right. You have anything else you need to get rid of?
Nah, not really.
Okay.
I normally just renovate them and put them on the market, basically.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Well, your price here is looking more like between 217 and 234 for
Okay.
retail.
Well, you know what?
Hmm.
Well, I'll keep your number,
Hmm.
and
Let me
if
know.
for some reason,
Hmm. If anything happens, well, I can't pay 217. I'm just sharing that with you out of love. Um, for retail price, you're looking at 217, 234. I just wanted to share that. I just looked it up. That's all.
okay,
All right.
very good.
Thank you for your time. Okay. Hmm. Bye. Mhm. All right. So that wasn't it's an investor. Now I could have had him on my list. As a matter of fact, it doesn't hurt to call back and try to have him on my bias list because that's how you build your bias list.
Hello.
Hey, John.
Yes.
You mind if I add you to my investor bias list?
Sure.
Oh,
That's fine.
what's your email address?
NJ
NJ.
Home HOME
Mm-hmm.
VESTORS. So NJ Home Investors
Investors.
at AOL.
Okay. Are you a part of the investors group?
No,
Okay. No. Okay. Yeah. All right. NJ Investors at AOL, right?
NJ Home Investors.
Home investors. Got you. Thank you. Talk soon. Bye.
Take care.
Mhm. All right. So one of the good things about this is that as you're prospecting, you're also building your bias list. So um, I'm gonna say this is retail. Add to bias list. Then I set up a task to add to bias list. All right. So let's go try the next person here. Let's try to call Patricia. Need some renovations. If the price is good, anytime. It's vacant. Discuss the offer first. All right, let's take a look here. Uh, I gotta look at the town. There's a lot of alpine streets. Okay, H. Whoa, 07849. There you go. Found it. Found it. Property is worth 176. They haven't given me any price yet. It's vacant. It's not right next to the water. Oh my God. All those flood zones. Let's see what they want. All right.
Hello?
Yes, hi. May I speak to Patricia, please?
Yes, this is she.
Hi, my name is Ola. I'm calling about your property in at the on Ipon Drive.
Yeah, you just talked to me yesterday, didn't you?
You spoke to my assistant. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I wanted to see if we can make an offer.
You can make an offer, but I already told him I'm not interested if it's not at least bottom line, at least what I'm paying taxes on.
What's your bottom line?
I don't have a bottom line. My bottom line is what I just told you. The least I would take is what been paying property taxes on. And I believe I'm not sure, I'd have to call them, but I'm pretty sure it's about 140 something thousand.
Well,
Because it's a very valuable piece of property. It already has a house on it. It can be used to go ahead and build more house without paying a whole lot more, for bullshit. As we all know, in terms of building permits, number one. Number two, it's got a bulkhead dock that's almost like having more land, and it's it's on the best location on Lake Abitogun, where the sun sets right over the mountain or the hill or whatever you want to call it across the lake. So
right.
I'm not willing to bullshit. I'm not. I don't even know if I'd sell it if you offered me 150,000. It's a priceless piece of property.
Right, right. Well, I'm a private investor. I'm looking for properties that people need to get rid of. This doesn't sound like one of them.
I don't need to get rid of it, so don't bother me. Thank you.
Yeah. So I was just talking to my brother earlier today. And the verdict is, if somebody is not even open, they're already selling themselves and not being open. Don't even bother. Like, don't waste your time. You have more people that you need to talk to. Just keep that in mind, that you have so many people you should be talking to, that you don't have to talk to non-interested people or people that want um it's nothing personal. Let me see here what's going on here. mm, okay, somebody says serious insult. I'm getting 4,500 in rent a month. That's 54K a year. So uh, sorry you feel that way. Sorry you feel that way. Mm, you deserve to get best offer on that, on that, if you have the time. If you have the time. So here I'm saying, okay, I'm gonna literally, this is a good lesson for you. Okay, I'm gonna share this with you. If you notice, the first call I was on, I made an offer as an investor on a property that's worth $300,000 a piece. 700,000. I offer 350, so we can start the conversation. He feels like that's an insult. That's okay. That's a sign that they're not motivated. That's okay. Nothing personal. Okay, don't take it personal. So now he sends me a text message. Serious insult. I'm getting $4,500 in rent a month. That's $54,000 a year. So now I'm replying. I'm gonna share my reply with you. So you feel that way? You deserve highest and best offer on that, on them, if you have the time. Uh, mm, I just made an offer as an investor that will buy from people that needs speed and convenience. Yes, your situation is not a fit. No, a fit. All right, so that's all I said. Sorry you feel that way. You deserve highest and best offer on them if you have the time. If you have the time. I just made an offer as an investor that will buy from people that need speed and convenience. Your situation is not fit. It's not a fit. Please don't take it personal. Take it personally. Enjoy your day. All right, so there you go. So I said, sorry you feel that way. You deserve highest and best offer on them if you have the time. Right? I just made an offer as an investor that will buy from people that need speed and convenience. Your situation is not a fit. Please don't take it personally. Enjoy your day. That's all you ever have to do. Don't take it personal. Everyone should not take it personal. That's all. I'm talking to people today. I just had somebody giving me a piece of $400,000 potential for $95,000. It can potentially be easy 10, 20, $30,000 in my pocket. There's no need to take anything personally unless you're desperate and you're pretending. Then I can't help you either way. All right, so I'm gonna mark this as Patricia is not interested. That's okay. I'm not motivated. And let's go on to the next person. Okay, I think that was the last follow up for the day. Wait, I got one here. Hmm. Condition next couple of months. They want 350 for this house. Let's see. This was just booked. Like right now, as I'm talking to you, my cold callers are calling. This was literally just booked, and they want 350. Let's see how realistic or delusional they are. Yeah, they're delusional. I'm not even gonna bother. Now, if well, here's the thing. Remember, we always offer in case they want to list it. Um, so it doesn't hurt to try to call, especially that is fresh right now. Then we can go into some follow-ups, okay? As in follow-ups, calls, people that we've tried to call back before.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 732-610-9608 is not available. At the tone, please record your message.
So this guy just sent me a text back. He says 650 cash price. No bueno. I'm not even gonna respond to him anymore. All right, so let's keep it moving. Answer, and then let me offer a follow up for tomorrow. Don't prejudge. We still need to talk to them. Remember? So let's go to. Let's see. Let's make a few follow-up calls. Let's see here.
Your call has been forwarded.
No pickups. Let's try something else. Person picked up and hung up. So we're gonna call that no answer and then set up a new follow-up tomorrow. By the way, we do once we know that a phone number is somebody's right number, which is basically detected from the first cold call by our assistants, we follow up with them indefinitely, okay, until we're done, until they say, don't call me anymore or we'll close the deal. Okay, that's the way it works. That's how we keep the pipeline functioning. So let's go try the next person. Okay, so this is somebody that we've been following up in a while. This is a whole week after. Let's try to follow up.
Please enjoy this Verizon ringback tone while your party is reached. Hello, this is Willie. I can't come to the phone.
No pickup. We'll set up. We'll set up a follow up for tomorrow. Just got to keep following up. Follow up is a big, big part of your business. Because remember, any form of digging deeper, let me explain that to you. You want to call wide, or you want to reach out or attract leads wide, meaning cold, meaning people that don't know who you are, meaning people that have never met you before, people that you haven't built any kind of rapport with. You want to do that as a numbers game. But once you get a response, right? That means somebody actually has spoken to a person in your camp, in your team, or they fill out the form online or anything like that. Once they do that, they may not be warm yet, but they're not exactly cold any longer. At that point, you want to follow up indefinitely, because not number one, you've established a contact, right? And you never know when the timing is going to be right. So the timing has to be right for people to sign a contract before they can move forward. And some people don't know when that is. You don't know when that is either. So it's a matter of just make sure you stay on the radar. Okay, that's why you want to make sure you're following up and following up. Your leads that you already established a contact with is 10 times or more, much more valuable than a cold number. But at the same time, the way you generate quality ones, the warm ones, is by contacting everybody wide. But as soon as somebody start responding one way or the other, you dig deeper. You dig deeper and deeper and deeper until you hit a stop. Don't call me ever again, or you close the deal. That's the way it works. Okay. So just wanted to share that with you really quickly. Let's see here. Let's move on to the next one. All right. He wants to talk to you about offer. He wants to talk to me about offer. What's this is? Let's see if we can get him on the phone. This is a follow up, by the way. We've been trying to get this person, but we're gonna keep trying. This is Ahmed. Hi, Ahmed. I'm calling you about your property in Fairlawn. This is Ola. How you doing? You spoke to my assistant some days back, and I've tried to reach you since then. I think. You want to sell this property, right?
It's not for sale actually, but if I got something good price or something better, I can do it.
Oh, okay. What's the lowest you would go on it?
I really don't know. I need to look it up. I bought it for I think 365, and I added renovations like 40,000.
Oh, you spent 40 plus 360. You're like in like $400,000 on it,
Yeah, at least.
at least. Well, I'm an investor. What do you think I could do with that? You think it's worth it if I pay $400,000 for that?
In Fairlawn, 7 minutes walks to this school. Yes, and also I renovated the house.
You renovated the house. Did you buy as an investor?
You know your business more than me, my friend.
I know. That's why I was wondering if there's any room there. I don't know what you have in mind, or maybe there's some kind of value that I'm not seeing in that area. But I'm trying to do that. I'm trying to use my calculator really quickly right now to see what do you think the property's worth?
I think at least 400,000. Yes.
Okay.
I didn't look at the prices since I bought actually, but let me do this. Let me save your number,
Uh-huh.
and if I got another house I could like in another area I'm looking for,
Uh-huh.
I will tell you and sell you this and get the other one that I want.
Okay. The numbers I'm looking at for your property, if I was to want to live in it, is about 470. That's if I wanted to live in it and is in a perfect condition.
470.
Yeah. So that's what a retail buyer will pay for it. If you have the time, then you deserve that money. But if you don't have time, then it's a different conversation entirely. You know,
What do you mean?
you,
What are
you
you willing to pay as an investor?
as an investor, I typically don't pay more than 65% of the value.
365.
65% typically.
65% of the value.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
that's the price of the time the convenience and the speed. But if you want to list this house on the market, I can have my agent call you.
Okay.
Is that what you're looking to do? To put it on the market so you can get highest and best offer for it?
Oh no, no, no. I can't put it on the market until I find, because my wife is moving to Morristown.
Okay.
My wife's job, so I'm thinking to move there if I found good schools and good, so, but I don't have time to think about that much. But let me have your number. If I found something good,
Okay.
I will tell you this.
Okay. Either way, see, are you looking right now? You're looking to buy right now in Morristown?
No, actually, no. You just motivated me.
I just motivated you. Okay. Why don't I have?
Yeah, I'm just telling you what's going on. But I didn't look. I'm telling you, I didn't search. I didn't look. I didn't do anything.
You didn't search. Okay. Well, here this number I just called you from. This number I just called you from, that's my personal number. Okay. I'm gonna give your information to the agent. It costs you nothing. He will serve you both in the end of looking for, but also selling at the best price. You know, he'll call you. His name is Nara, and then he can help you. It costs you nothing, basically. Is
So
that
I'm
fair?
not gonna save this number then. You want me to save his number?
No, no, yeah. I'm gonna. His name is Nara, and if you want, I can text you his number as well. But he's gonna call you. He's gonna call you personally, and then take it from there. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, my friend. Talk soon. Bye. All right. So it's a situation that, as a matter of fact, this is gonna happen a lot when you prospect. Okay. I like marketing. Okay. But I'm gonna tell you right now, if you are just straight out marketing is good for people that have lots of cash. But if you know that you're starting off and you're beginning, you must mix marketing and prospecting together. If you know that you are particular about making sure you extract every dime out of your operation, right? Think about people like Grant Cardone, right? They don't play. They market, they prospect, they do whatever it is that they can do to extract every single penny out of every situation. They don't shy away from upselling, they don't shy away from downselling, they don't shy away from looking for more opportunities where they can serve you to collect more money, of course. That's the way you want to be. I don't want to use the word vicious. You basically want to be like that because the idea is to maximize profit, because if you're not doing that, you never know when you're going to need that money. Okay, that you did not maximize. You never know when your business is going to be in a pain point where you need every dime. See, I've been through a place where I built $1 million business twice and it crashed twice. So I know what it means to, I've seen it all, but to have nothing anymore, and then to have to build all over again. So that's where I'm speaking from. You don't want to underestimate any single penny. As long as you are legally and ethically collecting that money to serve other people, then you must go after it. So don't just focus on marketing, just to expect people to respond. Prospect, reach out to people, because you never know. For example, this guy right here I just spoke to, right? That example right there can potentially lead to two different deals. He said I just motivated him. He wasn't thinking about it wasn't on his radar, but now he may want to buy in Morristown as well as sell this house in Fairlawn. And you want to build that pipeline like that. Eventually you start closing deals left and right. You can't even keep track, and that's why you need CRM tools to help you keep track of everything. So basically I'm gonna have to put a note here that I'm gonna say send to Nara, who's my agent, and then I'm gonna specify looking to sell and buy. Send to Nara, looking to sell and buy. Right? And I'll set up that task and then we'll send it to Nara later. So let's move on. Now let's call Diane. We've been trying to reach Diane. Her property is excellent condition. That doesn't sound good. I know, right? It doesn't sound good. But you never know. It may be a listing candidate. How soon? She wants to sell ASAP. That sounds good. She doesn't live in the property. She's disabled and would like to move. Okay. Wants to discuss offer. Okay. So the fact that she's disabled doesn't sound good, but it could be a source of motivation. Let me call her. Let's see. I think we've tried to call 3 times already, but again, we're gonna keep trying until we get somebody on the phone. I don't leave voicemails. We have all our voicemails being left on every phone numbers or automatically. So I don't leave voicemails.
Hello.
Yes, hi. May I speak to Diane?
This is Diane.
Hi, Diane. My name is Ola. You spoke to my assistant some days ago about your property in Lincoln Park.
Yes.
How are you today?
Okay. How are you?
Very good. So you're looking to entertain offers on it?
Yeah.
What do you have in mind in price? Let me see how doable that is. Do you have any idea of what it's worth?
I know the people upstairs
Mm-hmm.
bought their unit and it was beat up, and they paid $275 in July of last year. Another unit sold for $273 in like June or so of last year. I have brand new hardwood floors, and everything is freshly painted. They're brand new.
Okay.
One fact to the next is brand new, not laminate, not fabricate, but hardwood floors.
Hmm. Okay. So it's safe to say that you're looking for a retail price there. You need a highest and best offer.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Have you considered listing it on the market with an agent?
No, not having decided. And if I do, I'll list with my uncle, so I won't be paying. My commission will be what, 2%?
Right. Right. No, no, no. It depends. If you're doing it with my agent, no, it depends. There are all type of programs out here that you don't have to pay anything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's just a matter of picking an option that works the most for you.
Okay.
I mean, it's as you can imagine, it's technology age, so there's more options for everything. So
Right.
yeah. But let me. I'm trying to look here to see Lincoln Park, Windsor. Okay, I do see. What's the size of your square footage? I think it's
Well,
1276.
it's under 1,200. It's
Mm-hmm.
like 1196.
Right, right. Okay, I see that. And yeah, the closest to your size I see there sold in March at 165. Uh, that's number 20. That's number 24. I see number 48 sold for 350 though, but it's a lot bigger.
Right.
1720.
The
Yeah.
unit is sold for 165. That may be low. I know there's 4 age-restricted units in here.
Yeah, it may be a distressed situation, which you don't have.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Your situation is a retail price, okay? I'm gonna have
Okay.
my agent, his name is Nara. He's
Okay.
he's gonna call you and then he will give you the options available. He will do a lot more in-depth market analysis. That way you can get the highest and best offer. You're not in a rush, right?
No, they're absolutely not in a rush.
Okay, all right. His name is Nara. He'll give you a call. Okay.
All right, perfect. I look forward to speaking to him.
Thank you. Bye bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
Another one. Let's see here. Let me see here. Follow up three. What's the asking price? Oh, she was gonna do a research. I think I spoke to her before in the back. She wanted to do some research and blah blah blah. Okay, got it. Makes sense now. Okay, so either way, I'm gonna say once retail, send to Nara. So task send to Nara. Okay. All right. So a lot of time you'll find people say, "Hey, we've done this, we've fixed that, we've done the repairs, blah blah blah. I've done renovation." You hear those kind of things. If you're not a partner with an agent or have an agent or your team or anything like that, you can lose such lead. But you can see this lead is still valuable for me, right? And so you want to make sure that you're partner with an agent. Agents are a beautiful part of our business model. If you're licensed yourself and you can handle it that way, you can also handle it that way. But honestly, when you call people to try to buy their home, you basically want to, it's an angle to enter your funnel, your sales funnel, but you can also partner, you can also do it yourself as long as you know what you're doing. If you don't know what you're doing, always have other people work your deals, at least first 4 or 5, before you try to do yourself and learn along the way. It's the best way for you to learn from experience and mentorship. Okay. And for mentorship, a lot of times, if you're doing it locally, you don't have to pay a price for that, because you're paying 50% partnership, 70% partnership of the deal to the people that are helping you, and you become valuable to them as well. You bring some kind of value to the table. You're producing the leads. Leads is the most valuable aspect of any business, right? That's the blood. of the business. So if you bring that to anybody, no matter how big they are, no matter how big they've gotten in the business, they will always appreciate that. I just had somebody earlier say they're sending me 9 properties in Philadelphia or Pennsylvania somewhere, and that's their way of bringing value to the table. I will answer such text as many times as they send me such text message. As soon as I can, I'll answer such text messages always. But hey, can you mentor me? I get that a lot as well too, but it's hard for me to be answering such. Okay, this is trying to take away from me as opposed to adding value to me. Find ways that you can add value to your desired mentors, and then you get free mentorship, or quote unquote free. Nothing is free really. Or there's a price for everything. So it all depends on what you're trying to pay for. Speed, convenience, mentorship, it's all up to you. Okay. So that's a good situation right there. We set up another task. Okay. Let's keep it moving here to the next one. We have a third follow-up for a person here. Very interested in selling the property. She's asking if she could meet on 18th of April to talk about the offer. No, absolutely not. We're not going to be meeting you unless we make sure that you're on the same page and you are that motivated. Madeline wants to hear first. So let's call Madeline.
This Madeline.
Hi, Madeline. This is Ola. I'm calling about your property in Morristown.
Oh yeah. Hi. How are you?
Very good. You spoke to my assistant on the 17th, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you expressed interest in selling.
Yeah. So you said that your buyer would be interested in all cash.
Yes, I'm the buyer.
Oh, you're the buyer.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, I'm the one.
So
I'm the
what
one
made
running the
you?
buyer network.
What is it that made you interested in the property?
Well, I'm a private investor, so I'm just looking for a couple more properties to pick up in your area. Um,
Okay.
we do this for a living. We do it for profit.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks like you purchased the property in 2018.
Yes.
May I ask you why you're selling so fast?
I actually lived there for about a year, and then I moved out.
Oh, you moved out. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
okay.
So,
All right. So what do you want for the property? Do you have any idea?
I mean, what are you offering for it?
I'm looking. I'm seeing. I don't know if you. Let me see something here. I'm seeing that you purchased it for 460 last time.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not sure how much space you have in that to be able to sell to me as an investor. Because again, the way I pay for those properties, I have to be able to make profit. So we kind of reverse engineer from that standpoint. Uh, so my offer would definitely be lower than what it looks like you paid for it uh 2 years ago, because the market hasn't exactly lifted its head since then either.
Oh, okay. So that
Yeah.
would make sense for me.
Yeah, and that's what I'm looking at. That's why I wanted to know if you had a number in mind. And then,
I mean, it would definitely be higher than I bought it for.
do you have an idea of what it's worth in today's market?
Yeah, it's about 470, 480.
Okay, that sounds about there. Let me see. Let me see what I have here. Let me share some numbers with you. At least you can have that handy, right?
Okay.
Yeah. Phoenix Avenue. Do you still live in the area or no?
Yeah.
Oh, you still do.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. So that number is coming back, yes, at around 427 for me
That's
for
the
for retail
yeah
price.
that's the Zillow, right?
No, no, not Zillow. These are comparable. These are actual sold houses in the last 6 months.
Oh, okay.
Within 1 mile radius of your house. I do see some. I see 53 mils at 490. So that was an average number. I see Phoenix at 479. I see 465. I see 575. As a matter of fact, I see 1.4. The issue is that your house is a smaller house,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. That lot that your house is sitting on, do you have an idea of how big it is?
No, not offhand. No.
Okay. All right. So if you are able to walk away with nothing and not have to pay for closing cost, would that be something you're interested in at all?
I'd have to think about it. So I need a few days to think about it.
Okay. If you can walk away with nothing and not have to worry about your mortgage or anything like that,
Mm-hmm.
um, if that's something of value to you, then
Yes.
we can try to structure something.
Okay.
Okay. You want me to follow up with you in like a week?
Yeah, give me about a week.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
We'll do that.
Thank you.
All right. Take care. Talk soon.
All right, bye.
All right. So check that out. She will walk away with nothing. Right. So will people give away their house? Would they give away their house? You hear that a lot. Like, oh, I'm not gonna give away my house. That's an objection, right? Well, if somebody says I'm not gonna give away my house, then I switch my conversation to a retail conversation. Okay. That's just simply what I do. I just switch to a retail conversation. There's nothing there to talk about anymore. Right? They've already let me know what they want. And my goal, my style of selling, I focus on what you want. you know? So she owes about hmm, the number I'm looking at here, she the last mortgage she took out $391,000. She owes about 391 or less, basically. She probably still paying on it, right? Property has an ARV of let's take a look here. We're looking at an ARV of 427. Okay, 427. However, the average sold in the area is 701. Okay, is there some room to play around to get creative here? Absolutely yes. Morristown is a high-end neighborhood. So maybe it could be a knockdown. Maybe they can just blow the top off and add on to the square footage. You never know. Okay. Maybe it's going to be a structure of a subject to type of situation. Maybe it's just a listing. You never know. All right. So basically, um, F, follow up FU in 1 week. Wait. All right. Then I'm going to set up a follow up for 1 week. You need the right CRM to do these things. Okay. In 1 week, we'll work, we'll walk with nothing. Owes 391K or less, or less. And I'll add a note of what the average sold price of 701 and the after repair value of 427. That way I can see some notes when I do pick up to try to call this person back in a week. And I just keep that a medium priority. There you go. So let's go on to the next person. Uh, I think I spoke to this person. Yeah, this became let's see history. I spoke to this person. I think I don't see. Let me go see. I think I spoke to this person. I think is a listing candidate. Oh, it's a different person. Different person entirely. All right, so let's call this person. Just wanted to make sure because sometimes you have a double entry. Call back tomorrow wants to check with wife and brother-in-law. That's what it was. I spoke to the person, and it's a callback. Live in another house. Want to build for daughter, but moving. Uh, Discuss the offer first. 375. I offer 350. Want to discuss? Okay. So it's just a matter of calling back. Let's do that. Yes, I may I speak to Lino?
Yes, I am.
Hi, Lino. This is Ola. I spoke to you. I think it was last week about your property in Gillette.
Okay.
You wanted to talk to your brother-in-law, your wife. Did you get a chance?
Yeah, I spoke with my daughter too because she got some money there.
Right, to your daughter, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What's the verdict? You want to sell?
Yeah, I want to sell,
Okay. My
but
offer was 350.
mhm.
Is that something you're interested in and moving forward with?
Okay, but that, you know what, how you like to do this? You want to meet in person or?
Let me take a quick look at what I have here. What I usually do is I will send you a contract by email. Okay. If you don't mind, refresh my memory. You do have some plans that you already had, right, for the property.
Yes.
You wanted to build it, right?
Yeah.
Right. And I think we had a discussion about what it was gonna be worth. I think you said a million.
The what?
How much did you say the property was gonna be worth?
The I don't know.
Oh, you're
I
not
don't
sure.
remember. I don't think I say anything about the.
Right, right. I don't think you did too. I'm trying to refresh. I'm looking at my document here. Give me your email address. A good email address.
Ay, ay, ay. Let me see if I got something. Okay, give me a minute.
Okay.
I'm gonna look in my pocket because I'm not the expert in emails and all that stuff. I don't even know that.
Oh, you're not expert in emails, you said?
No, but I got my daughter and she can look up for me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I just got the email and writing some paper in my pocket.
Oh, okay.
Let me see if I find it.
Mm-hmm. 15. Okay.
I can't find it, but I know it's LEMF
LEMF
2009.
2009. You don't know? Is it at Gmail, at Hotmail, at you're not sure?
I think it's Gmail.
Gmail. LEMF 2009. Okay. All right. I'm gonna send it to that first. If you save my number, if you happen to get the right one, if you happen to get the right one, right, and it's different, just call me back and update it.
Yeah, only maybe I could call you.
Yeah, yeah. You could just call me right here.
Because no, because I'm with my wife in the hospital in Philadelphia.
Oh, okay. No
Yeah,
problem.
the problem they're gonna send home today or tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah, you just basically
With
basically you will sign, right, on the email. You do it all digital. As soon as I see your signature, I will go inspect the property. Okay, and then we'll take the ball from there. Okay. The property obviously is a knockdown, right? It's like empty, right?
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. All right, I see it. All right, no problem. I'll send the contract over today, and I'll follow up with you. If I don't hear from you in about 2 days, I'll follow up with you. Okay.
Okay. I only can see that tomorrow night.
All right. Perfect.
Okay.
All right. Thank you,
All
Lynn.
right.
Bye.
Okay.
It's another contract. It's a property that's worth 615. I'm getting it for 350. All right. And let's see what's doable here. Let's see. Two, 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 two. I'm just setting up a task to send out contract. All I'm doing, and we'll move on to the next one. All right. So let's see. I think we may have. Let's try to call. There's two more. Two more. Let's call this two. This one is excellent condition. That doesn't sound good. Doesn't sound good. Want to sell right away, of course. No one is living in the property. Sounds good. Want to hear the offer first. Let's try to call this person first. Then I'll pull up the information on value. Ramesh. Instant values $500,000. Has been owned. This property has been owned forever. 1982. No mortgage on history. No history. This is definitely a house I want to talk about. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We got to keep following up with this person. We have to. Let me see. Is there another line? There's a second line. Oh no, that's the same line. And oh, that's a second line. Let me try that second line. Second line looks like the same one with a different area code. Highly unlikely. It's probably a bad number. No pickup. No pickup. So we're gonna have to set up another follow up for tomorrow. Hey, I think we are doing the last follow up of the day. Let's call Robert. Excellent condition. Not living in the property. Open to offer. Want to hear the offer first. Yes, I am. May I speak to Robert, please? My name is Ola. I'm calling about your property on Second Ave, Long Branch.
Yeah, you know what? I'm in a meeting right now. Can you give me a call this evening?
You said this evening?
Yeah.
Oh, what about the same time tomorrow? Is that okay or no?
Nah, it's no, because I'll be busy then too.
You'll be busy then. If you wanna call, this is my personal number. You can call me back at this number this evening if you want.
Okay. Okay. Thanks a lot. And what's your first name again?
Hola, OLA.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Bye. All right, so I think maybe it's just open to evenings. Call back in evening. Just try to call everybody at the same time. So, but I'm gonna actually set up a follow up for him at the evening. But so for like around 6:30, 6:30, yeah, 6:30 p.m. All right, and I'll put that aside. He seems calm-headed, willing to talk. Actually specified. Uh, See, let me share something with you. When somebody dismisses you and then recommends a different time, this could be business, it could be relationship. Okay, it could be in a marriage, right? It could be on a date, right? When they dismiss you but recommend another time, that means they're open to do some business, some kind of transaction. Okay, not to say relationships are transactions, but you get the point. They're willing to engage with you. If they dismiss you without recommending, especially men, right? They don't recommend somebody. How do you use the word? Is you set up a date, right? And it was like 24 hours before the date, and they basically stood you up, right? And they did not recommend another time. Don't ever schedule another session with them. You need to move on. You need to have options in life, in business, in relationships. Okay. I'm talking about people you don't know personally. I'm not talking about somebody you're married to. Okay. But even in a marriage, there's a place for that same type of mindset. You reach out, right? And they say yes. And then you basically, they stand you up. You need to move on and go exercise your other uh, options, which usually should have to do with your personal purpose, not looking for happiness from other places. That's not what I'm talking about in a marriage. In a business specifically, you have 300,000 other people you need to be talking to. If somebody dismisses and does not recommend another time with you, don't waste your time with them. This person says, "Can you call me back in the evening?" Then entertain that. Okay, and then offer if they can call you, right? If they're open to calling you, there's some level of motivations there. They're open to talking about the property at the very minimum, and you should explore that for as long as it lasts. All right. So let me see. I think that's what I have. That's what I have. Yep, that's what I have. The only thing I have left for the day, essentially, is task. I have some task here. Uh, I got what did we get today? We got one buyer on the buyers list, and we have let me see here. I have two contracts to send out. Two contracts to send out. Okay. I have two listing candidates to send out. Okay, that makes four, and then I have a bias list. So we made five quality contacts. Uh, Engaged five quality contacts. That's really good. Let me see what else here. Let's see. Yep, that's what we got. Beautiful, beautiful. Yep, that's it. All right, thank you so much. Thank you for hanging out with me. I appreciate hanging out with you. I am thinking about chopping up these videos, okay, into little bits. Some of the lessons I share in between, where it's just the lessons, and maybe 1 minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes videos. It just I may end up uploading a little bit more, a lot more videos, and if you would like that, so you can consume some of these lessons in bits and smaller bits, click like on this video. The like on this video will determine if I will do it or not, because I want to make sure I'm giving you value. If you prefer to just watch it together like this in the whole long session, in a live follow-up session like this, then you know what to do. Still give me a thumbs up either way, but make sure you give me a thumbs up if you want me to cut the videos up into bits where it's easy to consume. You can, and then I'll label them the particular thing I'm talking about in that part of the session. And don't forget, if you're brand new here, go grab this for free. Smart Real Estate Wholesaling.com. That's where you go. You get the free PDF. It's also available in audiobook, Kindle, and paperback, just like this one. Hopefully, you've been enlightened and educated. If you're brand new here, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and click the bell to make sure you're notified when I come online or upload brand new videos. Okay? We'll see you on the next one. Peace.